As a public defender, Judge Karen fought for her clients' rights. She was elected to the bench because she believes in doing the right thing.
I'm very passionate about helping people, period. Sometimes life pulls you from up here to down here to teach you a lesson. And you're in a valley right now. And there are lessons in this valley. I hope you learn from them.
Objective, independent justice.
You can always turn your life around. If you keep walking, you can overcome whatever circumstances you're facing.
This is Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Jared Ballard is suing Travis Maglio in the amount of $10,000 for breach of contract.
Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Karen Mills Francis presiding. All parties have been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you, Shane. You may be seated. Okay, Mr. Ballard, you're suing Mr. Maglio for basically a breach of contract.
Yes,
Is that
Your Honor.
right? For
Yes, Your Honor.
that's the $10,000. So you were in business together?
We were.
Yeah.
What kind of business was it?
It was called the Taste of Utah.
The Taste of Utah. Okay. So that was in where? What city?
Salt Lake City.
Salt
yeah.
Lake
So,
City.
yeah.
Okay. So what was the Taste of Utah?
It was the first food truck to operate in Salt Lake City.
Oh, okay.
And it was basically fresh, locally grown produce.
How y'all know each other?
We met at a business expo in Salt Lake City.
Uh-huh.
He looked like a nice, clean-cut young man.
Okay.
Who,
Had you been in business on your own?
I have 4 car dealerships, Your Honor.
Okay. How about you?
Yeah, I was doing food trucks in Portland, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
So he says.
Sweet me, so he says. He wasn't really into food trucks?
No, he does a good job, but I don't know if he knew how to run one. He's a
Well,
good
what
cook.
was he doing? What
Well,
was
I've been making you money. I mean, obviously I know how to run.
Excuse me. Y'all want to
Oh,
talk outside and let me know when you're ready?
I'm sorry, we're ready, Your
Okay.
Honor.
So when you met him, what business did he tell you he was in?
He told me that I had food truck in Portland, Oregon.
Okay. Okay. So you didn't know if that was true or not?
Well, I did check him out, and he did really have a food truck. I'm not sure how profitable it was, but he had a
Well,
food
did
truck.
you look at the reviews and everything? Because online they have everything now. You can look at food truck reviews, the good ones, the bad ones, the ugly ones.
That's true.
Did you look it up?
I did ask for some business references, and I called a few.
Okay.
And,
So you felt comfortable?
Yes, absolutely.
So your investment was with this $10,000 that you're suing for?
Well, that's the profits that we made. My initial investment was $15,000.
$15,000.
His was 10.
Okay, and so $30,000 we bought what? A truck?
25,000, yes, Your Honor. So
What did y'all buy with the money?
he had the truck. It was refurbishing the truck, getting the
Okay.
truck ready to go.
All right.
So, yeah, he brought the truck with him from.
Okay,
from Portland.
so what was the deal?
Well, we had an agreement, Your Honor. It would be
Right.
50-50 all profits upon being
Okay.
successful.
All right.
And it was successful, very successful. We were both really happy with it.
All right.
Well, I was happy.
So what happened? Why are we here? We're making money. It's successful. So why are we here?
Well, we're here because we agreed to split the profits 50-50.
Okay.
We're partnerships, 50-50 partnerships.
Right.
I am the president of the company because
Right.
I put a little more money into it.
Right, but it's still a 50-50 agreement.
It's still a 50-50
Okay.
agreement, yes.
And
So-
he wasn't
and-
giving you your money?
No, that's not it, Your Honor. The money was in a bank. We had a joint bank account.
Right.
Everything was great there.
Okay.
All of a sudden, we decided he really decided we needed to expand. I'll have to give him credit for that.
You wanted to
So-
get another truck?
No. I wanted to make more money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Getting another truck would have meant more money, no?
It would, Your Honor,
Right.
but it depends on what product you're going to sell.
Right.
Yeah.
So what product did you want to sell?
I wanted to sell pastries, cookies, candy, ice cream, all the stuff that people love. People
Right.
buy like crazy.
Right,
So I
right.
thought it
And
was
what did you want to sell?
There's already trucks that sell that, Your
Right.
Honor, and they're not successful.
Yeah, they're not successful. How does he
So
know?
what did you want to sell?
Well, I met a man, Tony Riley. He guy reminded me of myself when I was a
Right.
little bit younger.
Yeah, when you were young and clean cut. Now look at you.
Let me finish. So, when I was younger, I needed help, and I asked him for help. And this
Right.
guy was my age when I started as well. And so I thought,
Right.
let's help this guy out. He's got a
Right.
good idea.
What was the idea?
It's called Topless Movers.
Can you imagine, Your Honor, in Salt Lake City, topless movers?
What do you mean?
Women with their breasts out.
But these women come and move you out of your house?
No, they help. They do it, somewhat naked in your house.
Somewhat naked.
What do you mean? They do
Topless
what?
is somewhat naked?
Wait, excuse me, Mr. Ballard.
Ballard.
I'm trying to understand what they're moving.
So when somebody wants to move from their apartment or house,
Right.
they box everything up in the place.
Oh, it's sort of like a topless maid service, that kind of
You
thing.
can look, but don't touch.
What they're
Oh,
moving
I
is
see. So
smut,
you just
Your Honor.
come around and Well, wait, let me just think this through a minute. So I'm moving out of my apartment and I got a king size bed, a high boy, a dresser, and these women can lift this stuff and take it out of my apartment?
When it's heavy stuff, there's men that get involved
So
too.
what are the
Help them out.
women taking
They're
out?
men and women. You know, in Utah,
Oh,
together,
there's
not
topless
married.
men too?
No, there's not topless
No.
men. They wear their clothes.
Okay, what are the women doing? I can't see women
They pick up all the other stuff. The
like
small.
what? That ain't in a box? You got to be carrying a box. If you
Oh, they're
carry a
packing-
box, then you're hiding the tops.
Coming up on Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
He just wants his $10,000 back
Right.
that you took to put in another business that we didn't agree on in the first
Right.
place. is
Any
what you're
money that he
saying.
makes on top of that, I don't.
Y'all are businessmen. This was easy. Y'all didn't need me to figure this one out.
And later,
You are the professional.
Yes,
It's
I
like
am.
if I go to a doctor and he says, well, before I can prescribe this medication, I need to do this. And I say, oh, forget about that. Just give me the drugs.
closed captioning provided by. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. We're back with the case of Jared Ballard, who is suing Travis Maglio in the amount of $10,000 for breach of contract.
What
They're
about
carrying boxes. They're going like this all the time, so their breasts are flopping all over the place.
Right,
You know?
right.
They're bending down.
Right?
It's
You've
disgusting.
seen these women, have you?
Once, Your Honor, I was appalled.
seems to have made an impression on him, Your Honor. I mean,
Well, it's because
okay.
it's disgusting. You're
So
disgusting.
they're also packers.
Yes,
They
packers.
pack you up too.
Yes, that's primarily what they do. Is pack.
Okay. Wow.
And they parade around like floozies. Is what
Right.
they do.
well, they're filling your pockets, those floozies.
So we were making money.
Your Honor, it does make money. I can't say that it doesn't, but you know,
Right.
all
So what, are
money's
you
not
offended
good.
by it?
Oh, absolutely. I am a card-carrying Mormon. I am a proud Mormon.
So you're offended that you have these nude packers. So why don't you just go to him and say, I want to buy you out. I don't want to be in this. Let me get out of this.
Well, we're going to do that once we settle this suit and I get my money back. The
So
profits
what, he
back.
doesn't want to give you your profits?
No. What happened, Your Honor, is we were going back and forth about
Right.
this dessert truck.
Right.
He didn't like the idea. I thought it was
Right.
great. 3 or 4 months went by, and we went back and forth and back and forth.
Right.
You know. Suddenly, one day, he invites me to lunch. What a nice guy, right? I go down to lunch. There's this guy sitting at the table with him named Tony Riley.
Right.
Now, I say gentleman, but he was a sleazeball. He
Right.
was an absolute sleazeball.
Right.
And he says suddenly, oh, I want to introduce you to your new business partner.
Oh, you brought Tony in as a partner?
Well, yeah, he wanted to invest in his company, so I brought him to meet this gentleman, yeah.
Okay, but you couldn't bring in a new partner in the partnership unless he agreed.
Oh,
You
but he
understood
did.
that, right?
He did. Yeah. He took our $20,000,
Oh,
wrote
wait,
a
okay,
check
let me just understand. I'm trying to follow the money now.
I'm sorry,
So
okay.
there was $20,000 in the bank account.
in profits, yes.
And then you took the $20,000 and did what?
I invested in this new company.
Invested, he wrote a check without my knowledge, is what he did.
Oh, so half of that was yours?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then why don't you just give him back his money?
He's getting money. He's getting the
No,
profits.
he just wants his $10,000
Right.
back that you took to put in another business that we didn't agree on in the first
Right.
place. is
Any
what you're
money that he
saying.
makes on top of that, I don't
Y'all
think-
are businessmen. This was easy. Y'all didn't need me to figure this one out.
Well, he doesn't.
You
even-
took our profits and started another business with somebody else, so why don't you owe me back my $10,000? You.
Here's the problem.
What's the problem?
We're making money, and he likes making
Okay,
money.
No, he doesn't care about that. Go ahead and make your profits. He just wants his $10,000 back.
No, he wants more than that.
He's suing for $10,000 here.
But he wants
Well-
to keep getting the money that's been generated from the business.
I just don't want dirty money. Not all money is good money, Your Honor.
Your partnership, and you're understanding partnership law has to do with this company, the food truck. That was your partnership agreement.
Yes.
You did not have a partnership agreement for Topless Movers.
Yeah.
Topless
He entered
Tony.
that agreement with somebody else, is what I'm understanding, right?
That's right.
Okay, so that's got nothing to do
But
with you.
our money. Our money.
You are asking me to order him to give you back your money.
Yes.
And I'm going to do that.
What?
Anything else? Are we set?
I think it's, I would like an apology, Your Honor.
You-
He's ruined me in my community.
Let me just tell you
People in
something.
my
You know what
church
they
just
say?
laugh at me.
Sex sells. And
Yes,
I
Your
bet
Honor.
you end up making more money from those topless movers than you do from that food truck. There's 1,000 food trucks. There's only one topless movers, right? In Salt Lake
Again, Your
City.
Honor, it's filthy money.
Right, and you don't
not
want to
all
have
money's good.
anything to do with it. Let
my
me ask you
church-
this question. What's going to happen to our business now?
Well-
Our business with the food truck, because we still have that. Are we going to dissolve that partnership?
That's done.
I would like to. Well, it's not formally dissolved.
Right, but you're
we
going to
are
be
gonna-
dissolving
yes.
that.
Because I
And your
make enough money.
friendship is over?
That's
What a-
done.
That's over too. Wow.
Well,
Everything's over.
I can't really say that's true.
Well, who's going to move everything out of the business? The topless movers. But you don't want to be there when that happens.
I will not be there, Your Honor. It's disgusting.
Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $10,000. Good
Thank
luck
you,
to
Your
you.
Honor. Thank you very much.
Rise.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $10,000.
I'm glad I got my money back, but it's a sad day for me. A really sad day.
I'm happy you have your money, but you're missing out on a gold mine.
I don't want your dirty money.
And later,
You are the professional.
Yes,
It's
I
like
am.
if I go to a doctor and he says, well, before I can prescribe this medication, I need to do this. And I say, oh, forget about that. Just give me the drugs.
closed captioning provided by. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. April Snyder is suing Elise Childs in the amount of $8,790 for negligence. Ms. Snyder says the defendant applied eyelashes that caused an allergic reaction.
All right, Ms. Snyder, you are suing Ms. Childs for $8,790 in medical bills?
Medical bills and also expenses for a fashion show I had to cancel as a result of the medical incident. I've been going to her for about a year to do my nails, and she's an independent technician, so she's constantly kind of...
Are you licensed, ma'am?
Yes, I am, Your
Okay.
Honor. I have my license here with me.
Okay, well, I may ask for that in a minute. How long have you been doing nails?
I've been working for Lashing Out Salons, and I'm also a certified nail technician for about 11 years.
Oh, okay. And so how did you come to go to her a year ago? You say you've been going about a year.
About a year for my nails, yeah. I had a friend recommend her.
Okay.
She's great for nails.
Okay.
But I had her do my eyelashes.
Okay, what type of eyelashes?
I did eyelash extensions, so they're the individual like eyelashes.
Right.
I've never done it, and
Okay,
I've always
how
been
much is that?
apprehensive.
How much was that?
It depends on what type of eyelashes.
What about
type
what
of
she
material.
got done?
She got $29.99 for the extensions.
$29.99.
Yeah, I did it
So was that with a
individually.
Groupon, or was that just your normal
No, that's just my
fee?
normal price
$29.
for
So you
my
paid
clients.
$29.99.
I didn't realize that was even a discounted rate, which explains why
No,
I
it
got
doesn't get much cheaper than $29.99
Well,
for individual eyelashes. So you go in for the $29.99 special.
Well, she came to me actually.
What'd she say?
And she's just she came for my nails, and she's like, you know what you got to do is get eyelashes. And I had a big fashion show the next day. I'm a
Right.
fashion designer, so I had a
Okay.
line coming out.
All right.
And I
Your Honor,
thought,
she told me she wanted to try out my eyelash extensions, and within the time frame that there was, it was
Right.
really late. I went out of my own way to provide my services.
Well, let me ask you this question before we get into he said, she said about it. Do you have to be certified to
Yes.
to put these lashes
Yes,
on?
of course,
And
because
are you
there's a-
certified?
Yes, I am.
And how long have you been doing these
11
lashes?
years.
I had her come over to do my nails,
Right.
and she was very insistent about, which I respect. She's an
Wait.
independent
I'm trying to
businesswoman.
understand. I wasn't there. You got to help me. I had her come over to do my nails, which means she came to you.
Yes, Your
That's
Honor,
what she
I am
does.
not-
So
I
what,
actually
you
went out
travel
to,
around?
Yes, I
and
travel
so you
around.
just happen to have these lashes just
no,
in case?
I always carry them with me
Okay.
because sometimes clients will want something or they want,
Okay.
an additional
So
type
you
of
were
service,
getting
and
your
that's what she
nails
wanted.
done
Yes.
for a fashion event.
Yes.
And somehow either she offered it or you asked, you got the lashes.
Yes.
Your Honor, she told me she wanted to look glamored up for her event.
Okay.
So she wanted to try them out. And I told her,
Okay.
sure, no problem. But I did
Okay.
tell her that within 24 to 48 hours, I would have to try a patch test for her.
She did not
in order
tell
to
me about
see.
a
What do you
patch
mean?
test,
What's a
Your Honor.
patch test?
A patch test is something that you apply a part of an eyelash extension to the outer corner of the eye
Right.
or behind the ear to see if you have an allergic reaction.
Well, wouldn't you
to the
have to
glue.
do that before you...
Beforehand. She
20
did
Wait,
not
I want you to
contact
stop
me.
interrupting
I'm sorry.
me.
Sorry, Your Honor.
24 to 48 hours. And I told her that we were not within that time frame. And she
Okay.
still insisted that she wanted to look glammed up for this event. And I told her,
Okay, so you're telling me she never once said to you, you need to have a patch test first?
No, she insisted that I do the eyelashes. I just wanted her to do my nails. I was
Okay.
apprehensive about it, and then she kind of was like, you know what? It's your big event. Why not? It's not something I normally do. So I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to go
So
for it.
nobody else overheard the conversation?
No, it was just her
it
and
was
I there.
just her and I.
And later,
You
them.
are the professional.
Yes,
It's
I
like
am.
if I go to a doctor and he says, well, before I can prescribe this medication, I need to do this. And I say, oh, forget about that. Just give me the drugs.
closed captioning provided by. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. We're back with the case of April Snyder, who is suing Elise Childs for negligence.
I would think if you're doing something so serious where one needs a patch test, you would have somebody sign something. You know, like when you're getting hair color in your hair and there's a little, little disclaimer that you need to do a patch test first.
Right. I did mention that to her.
Did you have her sign anything?
No, I didn't, because I did mention it to her about this patch test. I told her we were not within the time frame, but she kept on insisting that she wanted to look marvelous for this event.
You are the professional.
Yes,
It's like
I am.
if I go to a doctor and he says, well, before I can prescribe this medication, I need to do this. And I say, oh, forget about that. Just give me the drugs. Okay, it
Yes,
doesn't.
correct.
It shouldn't work like that in life. If you know that this product requires that you do a patch test, you should have insisted on that.
I did insist on it, and she kept on telling me that she wanted to try them out. She wanted to look
And you're
so
saying that
glammed
didn't
up.
happen
That
at
isn't
all.
true.
So
I
what
did.
happened? She put these lashes on you.
Yeah, she like Carsman Sales bullied me into getting lashes because she's like, you're gonna look fabulous.
That's not true.
So she put them on
Right.
the night before, and the next day I woke up and I was feeling irritated around my eyes, but I thought I'd never had it done. I was like, oh, I guess you just feel a little irritated.
Right.
And I had a huge event that night, so I was like, the show must go on. I'm getting makeup done by my friend later, and she even noticed that she's
Your
like,
Honor?
you look a
So
little
wait,
red
stop
around
a
the
second.
eyes.
So what happened to you as a result of these lashes?
I ended up having a huge allergic reaction. My eyes swelled up, my whole face broke
You
out
have
into
pictures?
a rash. I do have a
Let me
photo.
see the pictures. Did you call her after this happened?
No.
Did you ever call her?
No.
I didn't initially know because I was so freaked
I never
out.
knew
I just
about
didn't
this,
know
Your Honor, until today. Until I received a couple of notices in the mail regarding
months ago.
this trial. Other than that, I never knew of this at all. And she did have her makeup done by an unlicensed
Who am I
makeup
going to call her?
artist.
She's not a doctor.
Well, I want to ask this question. Did this happen before you had the makeup put on or after makeup?
The eyes started swelling. The photo is after the makeup, Your Honor. I cleaned the makeup off because it started
Right.
getting worse. But the eyes started swelling the morning of, before I got the makeup on. I had my friend put on makeup because I figured.
So as a
gotta keep
result
going.
of this, you went, what, to the emergency room?
I went to the emergency
Why
room.
is there an $8,000 bill?
The bill for the emergency room is $1,700, but the rest I'm suing her for is because I was putting up a fashion event for my own fashion line.
Right.
And I had sold over 250 tickets at $30 each. I paid all
Okay.
these people out, and I
Right.
ended up having to cancel the whole event.
Why?
So I lost all that money
Why did you have to cancel it?
because I wasn't there. So I had to go to the emergency room.
Judge Karen's verdict when Supreme Justice returns. Promotional consideration provided by. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
I don't believe that you've proven to me that redness in your face and your eyes didn't even look swollen.
They were. It's hard to tell in the photo, but
Well,
there
you
are like
bought
red bumps.
one lousy picture.
Your Honor,
Okay, I would have had, but in today's world with all these cell phone pictures, click, 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 just
Right.
keep click, 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 selfies and everything, and all I got was this. And this just shows a lot of redness in your face. So I don't think that you've proven to me that your reaction was a result of the application process. All right?
Your Honor.
Case is dismissed.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
I'm sorry you had an allergic reaction. It's just not related to the eyelashes I applied.
I really feel like you should get out of the lash business and just stick to nails.
This has been a production of Entertainment Studios.